So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 68 of our Portsmouth career mode. And we are going to be kicking off this episode with an away game at Anfield up against Liverpool. So it's going to be a difficult game for us, but with the form we're in, there's no reason why we cannot go ahead and maybe challenge the game. And obviously try and take all 3 points away from Anfield, which would be a difficult task, but I do believe we can step up to the plate and bring all 3 points back to Portsmouth. Liverpool applying the pressure early on here. They strike it with Coutinho. Coutinho hits the post and Iñaga's going to try and get the ball clear as he plays the ball to Coleman. Coleman to Mastor. Mastor to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to Kishner. I don't know why he's so far forward, but he plays the ball through to Bergwijn. Can we create a chance for ourselves? Bergwijn's cut back inside, which he has done. Bergwijn's go all the way. Tries to slip the ball through to Kishner, and that was nearly an inch perfect ball, but Sacco intercepted it right at the very last moment before Kishner could pull the trigger. And the referee has pointed to the penalty spot. We've got a penalty. Jordan Henderson, the culprit there, just 16 minutes into the game. Our right back, Ricardo Alves, trying to take on Henderson. That is a very debatable penalty, but I'm not going to be bothered. I'm going to strike it with Kingsley Coman to the top left-hand corner, and we find the back of the net. And that gives us a 1-0 lead 17 minutes into the game, and that's 1-0 away from home. And in the previous video, the caption was, do you think we can actually hit Champions League football top 4? Well, if we go ahead and beat Liverpool, we were definitely putting down our stamp on the statement there, as I do believe we can, if we continue like this, actually make it to top 4 Champions League football. Good chance for Liverpool here. Joe Gomez is 1-on-1 up against Philippe Coutinho. Philippe Coutinho doesn't have the confidence to take on the former Liverpool defender, I should say, and the Liverpool defender, or the former Liverpool defender, comes out on top, and we can launch our own counter-attack here. Hachi Mastor plays the ball out wide to Bergwijn. Bergwijn's going to cut back inside, which he does do. He keeps on going. Can he find the back of the net? No, he can't, because Jordan Henderson gets back just in time. He was very cautious there, because obviously he gave away a penalty earlier on in the game, but we're going to take the short corner here. Kishner's going to play the ball to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman with a good first time touch, strikes with his left boot, and what a goal that is from Kingsley Coman. That's very surprising there that Kivrak, the Liverpool goalkeeper, doesn't even move, and Kingsley Coman scores an absolute cracker of a goal there. Kishner plays a short corner back to him. What a touch this is, and what a finish. And I don't know why the Liverpool goalkeeper didn't even move. However, it's another good chance for Liverpool. We're going to try and get the ball clear. Somehow we're going to get it clear. They strike it, and Shiplock this time with his safe hands manages to hold onto the ball, and this time we can clear the ball out wide. And we can see Kishner on the far post, all on his own. A lovely ball over the top to him. Can he get a good first time touch? He does do, but unfortunately he's pretty got no much energy left. But he takes on Jordan Henderson, which he does do very, very well. Kishner to cut back inside, which he tries to do, but Alberto Moreno does in fact take the ball away from him, and that should be it for the first half. Another good chance for Liverpool to play the ball out wide to Alberto Moreno. He strikes it, and Alberto Moreno has got themselves a well, it's not as much as a consolation goal, because there's still 40 minutes left in the game, which means it's going to be a real hard task for us now, even though we found ourselves 2-0 up just for the half-time break. Alberto Moreno has a shot at his near post, and I think Shiplock shouldn't be beaten that easy. However, Kishner's play the ball through to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman's taken on his man. He's going to cut back inside past Sacco, tries to find the back of the net, and he hits the post in the process as he nearly picks up his hat-trick to regain our 2-goal advantage. But unfortunately, his shot was so very close. It had beaten the goalkeeper, but it couldn't quite beat the post. Kishner playing the ball out wide to Nori here. Nori's trying to play the ball through to Kingsley Coman, which he does do. Unfortunately, it's a little bit wider than what he thought, but he's cut back inside. Can he get his hat-trick this time? No, he can't, because his shot was, well, it wasn't really blocked. He was just getting held, which the referee deemed to be fair. And we're really struggling here on the counters. Liverpool are throwing many bodies forward, and they play the ball out wide to Danny Ings here. Danny Ings up against Joe Gomez. He plays the ball back inside, and it is Ruben Loftus-Cheek back in time just to get there before they could pull the trigger. And, well, with just 15 minutes left in the game, is it going to be us to get the third goal of the game, or our third goal, or is it going to be Liverpool to get themselves back on level terms? Have a good chance for Liverpool here. They play the ball down the wing. Flanagan's got the ball. He's going to try and whip the ball in the box. We try and win that header, but Shiplock comes out, makes the punch. We've got to win that, which we do. And now Kingsley Coman is through. If he can take on Sacco, which he has done, he's going to cut back inside. We've got plenty of bodies forward, but obviously we are on defensive mode, so therefore we're not going to throw too many bodies forward. But Naismith, who's just come on the pitch, is going to try and take on Klein. He plays the ball through to Kingsley Coman. Is he onside? I don't know, but he's found the back of the net, but I think he might be offside. Yes, he is. The linesman at the far side had in fact raised his flag to deny Kingsley Coman from picking up his hat-trick, but unfortunately he was just offside. So the last corner of the game now. Liverpool sent everyone forward, even their goalkeepers forward. Can Shiplock come out and claim that one? Yes, he does. And he's going to throw the ball out wide to Coman. Coman's got the ball. He's going to try and take on his man, but unfortunately his touch isn't the best. But it doesn't matter because the referee blows his full-time whistle and we end up winning yet another historic victory, this time at Anfield up against Liverpool. 2-1 winners we come out at the end. Even though Liverpool did play very well in that game and they completely dominated, we somehow managed to score 2 really good goals, and it could have been 3 or 4 because Kingsley Coman had 2 really good chances, but still, Kingsley Coman's my man of the match, picking up 2 goals for himself. Shiplock also played well, but Kingsley Coman obviously is going to be the one that people are going to remember as he banged in both the goals. So now we're going to move into the second game of the episode, which is going to be an extremely difficult game, and it will in fact be at home at Fratton Park, but it is in the quarter final of the FA Cup, and it's going to be up against the Gunners Arsenal. We have made a few substitutions for this game. Up top is going to be Bailey, and on the left is going to be Juan Jesus, and just behind him we're going to have Kingsley Coman at cam, and the 2 players dropping to the bench are going to be Bergwijn and Nori. I only dropped them due to fitness issues, and Kishner and Mastor also are not fully fit, so they're probably going to get substituted around the 60-minute mark. Really good chance for us to break here. We play the ball through to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey is through 1-on against Koscielny. He tries to take on Gibbs, but Gibbs with an absolutely delightful sliding challenge there. But we got the throw in early, high up the pitch, so we're going to play the ball back to Mastor. Mastor back to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to Kishner, or actually it goes to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman, we do know, can strike it from range, and he does strike it, and that's a really good save by Peter Cech, who must be quite old now. But from the corner, Kishner's going to whip the ball in the box. It comes to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It's a good block. It comes out to Buscaglia. Buscaglia strikes from range, and once again, the old man Peter Cech with a really good save. Another good chance for Arsenal here. Santi Cazorla's got the ball, he strikes it. And what a fantastic save that is from Shiplock. At full stretch, diving backwards, he manages to get a strong hand on it and push the ball over the bar for a corner. And he comes out and claims the corner like a boss. And he tries to launch a counter-attack here. Gabriel Jesus plays the ball to Leon Bailey. Bailey through to Kishner. Kishner, can he use his pace? No, he can't, but he's going to play the ball over the top to Gabriel Jesus. But even his pass isn't the best. Kingsley Coman on the ball, plays the ball through to Alves. Alves out wide to Kishner. Kishner tries to take on his man, and once again, it's a really poor touch by Kishner. And do I think about selling this guy in the future and maybe even bringing in Maitland-Niles, who we're playing against, and he's causing us all sorts of trouble down the left-hand side as we can't contain him. They're giving the ball away to Leon Bailey here. Leon Bailey, we do know, is mega quick. He's going to play the ball through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek to strike it first time. And that was a very good connection with the ball. But he scuffs it a little bit and it goes just wide of Peter Cech's post. Good chance for Arsenal here. They got the ball through Joel Campbell. He's going to try and take a shot, but Ruben Loftus-Cheek once again putting his foot in and winning the ball for us. And we can see Kishner on the far post here. Or we tried to play the ball to Kishner, but instead, for some reason, the computer plays the ball to Bailey, but it doesn't seem to matter. Can he find Kishner at the far post? No, he can't, because the ball to the far post wasn't the best. And if Bailey could have just found him, he would have had a simple touch in at the far post. But it's going to be time to make substitutions now. We're going to bring Dahoud on for Mastor, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek can go up a little bit. Bailey can stay on. Instead of Kishner, we'll be bringing on Pedrosa, and Leia Iseka can come on instead of Kingsley Coman, because Kingsley Coman, to be honest, hasn't done much in the game and he's very tired. Got another good chance with Aaron Leia Iseka here. He's going to play the ball through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek's cut back in sight on his right boot, but he tries to play the ball to Aaron Leia Iseka. It's not the best, but Dahoud, can he win the ball back for us? He's got to, which he does do, because otherwise we would have been in trouble. Another good ball through to Aaron. Aaron through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Can he find the back of the net? No, he can't, but the referee has pointed to the penalty spot in the 88th minute. We've got a lifeline. I don't think that was the penalty. Hector Bellerin was the culprit. I think we went to go for the strike. That is never a penalty, and it's going to be Aaron Leia Iseka to go to the top left-hand corner. Can he beat Peter Cech? Yes, he can. And Aaron Leia Iseka might have just put us into the next round, which is in fact the semi-final of the Emirates FA Cup. And we scored with just seconds remaining in the game. A very controversial decision by the referee. Hector Bellerin's not happy with himself to give away the penalty. Aaron Leia Iseka had to step up. He kept his nerve and he found the back of the net. We win the ball back here. Dahoud plays the ball through to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey's through. Can he play the ball back through to Dahoud, who will be through on goal if he can get there? He's got there. Can he play the ball back to Bailey? No, he can't. He was trying to return the favour, but it doesn't matter because the referee's going to blow his final whistle, and we end up progressing into the semi-final of the FA Cup. 1-0 victory for us. We completely dominated the game, to be honest. We had more shots on target. Arsenal might have more possession than us, but that doesn't really matter because the scoreline proved that we were the better side overall. Aaron Leistega picking up man of the match. Even though he wasn't on the pitch for very long, he still picked up the crucial goal to put us through to the next round. So now we're going to move into our third and final game of the episode, which is going to be at Fratton Park up against Everton. And it's going to be the Whites versus the Blues. Can we go ahead and beat Everton? We're currently sitting in 4th place in the league, so we're still maintaining our Champions League spot. And I'm hoping we can go on and beat Everton and stamp our authority on the league and say, look, even though we might have just come up from the Championship, we're not here to get relegated again. We are here to go back up or to go finish the highest possible position you can and find ourselves in the Champions League next season, which would be absolutely astronomical. And we've scored the goal to put us 1-0 up in the game, and I believe it is Dahoud that's picked up the goal for us. We pick up the ball with Aina from the corner. It was actually Tim Howard come out, made the punch. We pick up the ball through Aina. Aina whips the ball into the box, and what a header this is from Dahoud, past Tim Howard into the back of the net. And Dahoud, I believe, that is his first goal in the Barclays Premier League, and what a fantastic team goal it was. Dahoud with a really good ball through to Aaron here. Aaron's through 1-on-1 with Tim Howard. He strikes it. And what a fantastic goal that is from Aaron Leia Iseka. And that's the reason why he is saying to us, you better not sell me in the transfer window because I can pick up goals like this. What a fantastic ball it was from Dahoud. And what a finish that is right into the top hand corner. Tim Howard wasn't going to be getting anywhere near that one. Another good ball out wide to Bergwijn. Bergwijn's onside. He finds the back. Oh, he doesn't find the back of the net. I thought that was easily going to go into the back of the net, but it was wasn't saved, but how unlucky was that? We play the ball through to Aaron. Aaron's turned his man. He strikes it, and this time it goes into Silison's arms. But what a strike that was from Bergwijn. It actually hit the top of the crossbar and the post where they meet. Good chance for Everton here. They got the ball down the wing with Kone. Kone whips the ball to the far post, and we do very well there to actually win the header at the far post. I think it was Aina, the player that we've actually got on loan from Chelsea, and he's already set up a goal in this one, and he's just saved one. This guy's turning out to be a really good right back. Ender Stevens with a good ball through to Aaron here. Aaron's through. He's going to take the shot on his left boot. He strikes it, and that's very poor from him. After he's already picked up a goal in this game, I thought he was going to at least make Sillerson work a little bit harder than that there. Another good chance. Everton here. They got the ball inside. They strike it. And what a save that is from Shiplock to keep our clean sheet. John Stones was so far forward there. He has a really good shot. But what about that for a save from Shiplock? We've got to do our best to clear the corner now, which we do through Bergwijn. Bergwijn's going to play the ball over the top to Pedrosa. Well, I thought there was going to be no one back, but obviously there was. But I think it's going to be time to make substitutions now because just 15 minutes left on the clock. A lot of our players are starting to get tired. So the referee blows his full-time whistle and we end up winning the game at 2-0. And in all honesty, it could have been a lot more as well. We completely dominated the game. We had so many shots on target. We had 6 shots on target and 7 shots overall. And we played just really well in that game, especially with our second team as well. My man of the match does go to Dahoud. I did think he played very well. He also picked up a goal and an assist. So obviously, that for me is worthy of a man of the match performance. So before we end the episode, we will be doing one last player development training. We've got Dahoud and Mastor so close to going up to their next ratings as well. Can one of them go up? Unfortunately not. Even though Dahoud actually picks up an A rating, that isn't enough to push him up to the next rating. But Kingsley Coleman, some of you guys did say, why is he on the defending stats? Basically because I wanted to try something. I wanted to put him on defending stats just so he can improve his stand tackle a little bit. Because that means when he's the last man up front, he's our first line of defence, if you know what I mean. So he's going to be there at the top, and if he can depossess the man with some good tackling stats, then obviously he's going to be clean through on goal. Therefore, that was my thinking about that one. Whether it works or not, I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be hugely appreciated. And I really do hope to next time, very, very soon, for the next episode of the Hertha Berlin Career Mode. Thank you. Bye-bye.